Hello everybody. I don't really know how to start a video like this yet, because this is the first video I have ever made for YouTube, and the only thing I ever did was making reels for Instagram. That's kind of different, but now I'm just sitting here in the field with the horses and a donkey, and I just wanted to introduce myself to you. So I'm Nikki and I live here. These are my horses, and yeah, I wanted to take you with me on my journey, living life on the countryside, and all my adventures, all the learning I do, because I'm fairly new at this. I grew up on the countryside, but we didn't own a farm or anything like that. I just lived there next to all the farms. So when I was a child, I used to play on the farms, all that sort of thing. So I will tell you a little bit more about my life later, and will tell you more about what I'm doing right now today, and hopefully you'll enjoy and like watching me. Well, I'm not really used to talking to the camera like this, but I will try my best. And also, English is not my native language, so I'll try my best, and sometimes when I don't know a word, I will try to describe it to my best capabilities. But please hang in there, give me a chance, and I will probably get better at it, hopefully. So as you can see behind me, I have a few different animals, and I'm now in the field with the horses. This is the end of the property, so the horses are in the back part. Where I live is next to this field. I can show you later. I will not give a full cabin tour yet because I need to clean things up. And I will show you that later, in a later video. If everybody likes watching this, I will show a cabin tour later. But my cabin is next to the fields here. And in the front of the property we have the pig pen. We have 4 pigs right now. They're all rescues. Well, not all of them. We bought one, the first one. And then after that they were all rescues. And they live in the front part of the property. Then we have some chickens. And right now I'm building a new chicken coop, so we will get some new chickens. We will actually get fertile eggs in like 2 days. So they will go into the machine, and when they're ready to hatch, I probably finish the chicken coop. I hope so. Because I already wanted to finish it, but the storm hit, and then I needed to do all the things. And but I will show you around later. We have a big pond. We actually have 2 ponds here. We have one bigger one in the middle, and one smaller one next to the pig's pen, so they can enter the water if they like. They can walk in there, cool down, drink. So that's very nice. And besides from that, we have a few dogs. We have some cats. We have a lot of animals walking around. And trying to expand the animals, of course. Because now we have one horse behind me, you can see her, she's Bounty. And then we have a donkey, and her name is Ineke, but we call her Irma. Because Irma is the name of my best friend's mother. It's a long story, Irma. And then the small mini ponies. One is Coco, she was next to me a few moments ago, and Oreo, the black and white one, but I will show them better later. And then yeah, some other smaller animals. We also have fish, and yeah, we like to get some more animals later, but for now, while getting used to this is a good amount, and also very easy animals to keep. Well, I'm walking around and going to show you the animals from up close. So this one behind me, hey, that's Coco. And both the mini ponies are Appaloosa, so they are spotted. And there, over there, you can see the donkey. And she is also a rescue. She was actually a working donkey, but then she had problem with her hooves, real bad problems. And her owner didn't want her anymore and wanted to put her down. But I was like, no, bring her over here because we have the space and she doesn't need to work here. She just walks around, enjoying her life. And we get somebody to look after her hooves. And she's very good, so very happy with her. And she's doing fine now. She's walking around without pain and her hooves are looking good. So yeah, very happy with that. And she also looks very happy. So that's the most important thing. Then over here, there is Oreo. She is black and white, also Appaloosa. You can see it very clearly on her. And they are both mini ponies. And they're not full mini horses. They are Shetland mixed with mini pony. And Oreo is a bit more mini horse. And Coco is a bit more Shetland. And they look very much like each other, but Coco is a bit wider. And yeah, that's because she has a bit more Shetland in her. And then behind me you can see Bounty. Bounty is an Irish cob, a gypsy horse. And she's very young still. She's turning 5 this year. And I'm starting to work with her. And well, I put a saddle on her like last month. And that was the first time. She did great. So I think in a month or two I will see how it looks, and then yeah, not only a saddle, but I will ride her. So she gets saddle broken, and I will do it all by myself and see how it goes. Hopefully it goes fine, but with this kind of thing you need to be prepared to fall a few times. It's just part of it. I'll show you the pigs next. Just need to walk over there. Well, I'm on my way to the pigs to show you, but first I wanted to show you my favorite spot. It's here. Really like it here. Very beautiful with the pond. I just like to sit here and eat my breakfast. When I'm having lunch, I like to sit here and watch the frogs and the fish. Yeah, beautiful here. And sometimes in the summer, not right now, but sometimes the horses roam here. And we can close it off with electricity line. You can see it right here. This. Don't know if you can see it here. It's safe to touch now. Always a bit scary to do. But I know it's safe because I connected on my own, and it's not connected now because they are not here. But then they also walk here. That is not needed now because we have enough grass on the other side. So I can give you a quick view. Over there's the paddock. That's also, it was a field before, but right now we use it as a paddock. So they're always walking in this part. Then you have field behind me, another field over there. They're there right now because they have the shade of the trees there. So paddock, field, they always can enter the stable. They're not in there often, but sometimes when it's real stormy or we have some hailstorms or thunder or whatever, they're in the stable. And it's needed for the donkey because her fur is not waterproof. It's not like a horse. She has a very different kind of coat, so she needs to be able to stand on a dry spot. So stable's good for her. She's not in there often though. Needs to be real bad weather for her to be in the stable. But she can be. And then over there, that's where I live. I will show you that later. So I wanted to show you the pig's pen, but first I need to remove those hay bales over there. not very pretty, and they are a bit in the way. It's because the farmer just puts them down, also when I'm not home, and he just puts them there. It's very convenient because when I'm not home he brings them and I don't need to be here to put them anywhere. It's actually a pretty funny story because the farmer, I don't know if you can see it over there, there's a field here next to this field, and then you can see a cornfield, and then you can see some buildings in the distance. The buildings in the distance is where the farmer lives that brings my hay bales. So I get my hay and my straw when I need it over there. And the farmer now the corn is very high, and in winter time there's no corn, so it's just an empty field. So he can see across those fields to this part, and he can see if I have any hay bales left. And when he sees I'm almost out, he brings them on his own, so I never have to say anything. But in summer he cannot see, and I also use a lot less hay. My horses can always eat hay because they're not on the grass full time, because it's not good for them. So I will give them hay also through summer, but not as much as in winter. So I'm not using as much hay as I am in winter. But now he cannot see it, and so well, he just brings it. So we have some new ones over there, which I need to move because they're in an ugly spot and I don't like them being there. I like to watch the horses, and it's already very messy here because of the storm. You can see some stuff over there, some stuff over there, some plastic, some tarps, some fencing, old fencing. It's all because of the storm, because it was everywhere and I just put it aside. So I will clean it later today, maybe tomorrow. But first, before I show you the pigs, I will remove those hay bales and put them somewhere else. Let me find a good spot. Maybe behind the trees there. It's better than here. So let me do that first. I'm also not using a tractor, so I need to do it with my hands. These ones, yeah, they are heavy, but they roll very easily, and the ground goes a bit like that downwards, so it will be fine. I always do it like this because I don't like to get out equipment to move things that are easy to move, kind of easy to move. Also, it makes you stronger. Don't need to go to the gym. So everything here is cleaned up. You can see behind me. No more hay. It's all over there at the trees. You can still see it a little bit though. It's not like it's invisible right now. See the horses enjoying the weather after the storm. I think they for sure like to enjoy the sunny, and I do as well. So, well, now this is cleaned up. You can see some of the lumber over there. Still need to clean that up. I will put it next to the shed, but right now it's good here, and it's I used it to build a new fence here. I built this last week, so it's pretty new, and this is everything I have left over. I have some other projects I would like to use it on, but I will clean that up later. You can see here behind me, it's a mess everywhere because of the storm, but also because of renovations and well, you know how it goes. I will clean this all up somewhere this week. I'm at the pig's pen now. You can see them behind me, and it's very warm today. And the pigs are always more lazy when it's very hot. And you can hear baby in the background. Yeah, it's extremely warm. It's like 33 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's very hot. I can tell you this much. It's very hot. And oh, there they are. The heat is not very good for pigs, but luckily they live next to this pond, the dog, so they can always cool down if they want. They have trees all around, so they can be in the shade whenever they like. They have multiple small sheds and barns where they can get out of the sun if they need to, but it's never really sunny here. It's always because of the big trees here. They're always very protected from the sun, and they need to be because they also burn very easily, especially when they are a lighter color. They burn very easily, so it's good for them to be protected from the sun. We have 4 pigs. You can see 3 of them, and well, let me enter the pen and I will introduce you to them. Baby. Babe. We have 4 pigs. We have 3 miniature pigs, or well, they used to call them teacups, but you can see this one doesn't really look like a teacup pig. It's this one is Poof, and he's a rescue. 3 of the 4 pigs are rescue pigs, and 1 we bought ourselves. Baby, please no. Babe! That's Baby. Baby is the bigger one, because she's not a mini pig. This is Babe. Babe is, well, a meat pig, you could say. Hey Babe! She's very nice. Always need to be a bit careful with pigs, but she's very nice. So this mini, this full size, but she's the youngest. She's making me dirty. She's like 1 year old now. She's also a rescue, because she was a gift for somebody's wedding. Here on the countryside in the Netherlands, it's a bit of a tradition to give somebody a pig when they on their wedding day. But these people, they don't live in like well, they live a bit on the countryside, but they don't have a farm or a big house or anything. They just live in a village. And yeah, she was a gift. She was in front of their door the morning of their wedding, so they could not even open the door because there was like a crate with small baby in there. She was 6 weeks old, I think. So yeah, the people she was gifted to knew we already had some pigs, so they called us and said, well, we have a pig, but she's probably gonna be pretty big, so would you like to have her? And we said, well, you can bring her. Hey. So there she is, Baby. Well, her name is Babe, and she's actually very nice. And at first we were like, well, if she will get too big for us, maybe we cannot keep her here. But she's very nice, and the fence is strong, so it will be all right. She will probably get a little bit bigger than this, but it's fine. Hey. She's very friendly. She's shedding right now. Hey. Yeah, this is because of the sun. They always lay down in the sun. You can see it over there. It's because it gets very warm. they are a bit lazy, so they like to lay down. Oh, I like to lay down as well, but they really enjoy it. So you can see she's very friendly, but she's strong, so you always need to be a bit careful. Cannot let any children in here or something. But yeah, she's strong. She's I don't know if you can hear it, but she's moaning. Yeah, I love petting them. Yeah, I love spending time in here. Because they are so nice. They love the attention, they love to be scratched. They're just such friendly animals. And here we hear the most crazy stories about pigs, and they're such funny animals. They are very intelligent, very strong, very powerful, but extremely nice when you treat them well. Oh, we do. I try to, at least. Sometimes when they escape, I'm screaming at them, but they are very nice. You sleeping, baby? Oh, somebody's sleeping over there. Yeah, she's gone. And here, this is Guus. And Guus is the oldest pig we have. He is the first one we got. So he's the oldest. Guusje. Guusje. Kom eens. Kom eens. Hey. Kom. Guus is the oldest one, and as you can see, he's smelling me right now because his eyes are not great anymore. And with pigs, they don't have great eyes to begin with, especially these smaller ones, because, yeah, well, you can see their vision is just really bad. And he knows it's me because his smell is amazing, so he doesn't really need his eyes. But that's why when he's walking here, he's making all those sounds, because he doesn't know it's me. He knows somebody's there, but he doesn't know it's me, and then he smells me, and then he knows. And because he's a bit older, it's even worse. His eyes are even worse. Really? This babe still has very good eyes. She's young. I think Guus is like 12 years old and Babe is 1 year old. So quite a difference. Baby. And she likes to annoy them a little bit, because she's the youngest one. She's very active. She likes to play with them, but they are quite lazy, so don't really like to play with her. Babe. So she's going to my baby. Babe. She's extremely curious. Thank you, babe. Well, guys, I think that's it for the video today. Don't really know how to end these videos as well. Didn't know how to start with it, and I don't know how to end it. But yeah, I think in the next video I will show you a little bit more about my daily life and everything I do here. And later I want to show you a little bit more about the cabin where I live. And yeah, show you more of what I do, because I do a lot of things around here. I think it's, well, I really like it, so I hope you like to watch me struggle. And well, it's a journey for me, of course, and I would like you to follow me along with it. So if you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel, because it really helps. And tell your friends about it if you think they'll enjoy it. Hey babe. You can follow me on Instagram, and I will put everything in the description, of course, if you would like to help me out as well. Guus, please. Yeah, this is with pigs. With the horses I can just put the tripod down and nothing happens, but with the pigs they touch everything. So, but please subscribe, like this video, share it with your family, your friends if you think they would like it too. And if you have some ideas, things you want to see, please feel free to comment, because I would love to make more videos and make a habit out of it, because I have a lot to share, and also I think I have yeah, quite some funny moments here, so I'd love to share it with you. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Baby? Babe? Babe? Oh, look at this. Baby! Bye, guys.